sleep can reduce your body's ability to use fat for fuel by up to 55%. Sleep is your secret weapon for weight loss, strength, and sanity. Ladies, welcome back to the podcast this week at the Body Transformation Hub. If you've tried everything, cleaned up your diet, quit the alcohol, smashing your workouts, you've done the steps, you're even tracking your macros, and you still can't shift the weight, or you're still feeling sluggish and pretty rubbish, the missing piece may not be your food or your training. It may be the one thing you do every night, but never think about it as part of your fitness routine, and that is your sleep. Most people treat sleep as passive, something that just happens when the day ends. But sleep is your body's most powerful recovery protocol. It's when the brain detoxes, your hormones rebalance, your muscles repair, and your metabolism resets for the next day. When you shortchange your sleep, your body shifts into survival mode. And that has a ripple effect across everything you're trying to achieve. Cortisol, your main stress hormone, stays elevated. High cortisol means your body is more likely to store fat than to burn it. Leptin, the hormone that tells you that you're full, drops. Ghrelin, the one that makes you hungry, increases. So when you wake up tired, craving sugar or caffeine, your appetite regulation is completely off. And even if you're doing all the right things, lack of sleep can reduce your body's ability to use fat for fuel by up to 55%. You can't out-train or out-diet that. So when you're wondering why you're tired, flat, and craving chocolate at 3 p.m, it's not about willpower. It's your hormones responding to poor recovery. Now, most women think they're doing pretty well with their sleep when they're getting 7 to 8 hours, but duration of sleep is very different to sleep quality and sleep consistency. Here are a few sneaky habits that sabotage your recovery without you realizing it. Scrolling and having blue light access right before bed. It suppresses your melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. It elevates your cortisol, the stress hormone that keeps you awake and alert. Even 10 minutes of screen time can delay your sleep cycles by an hour. Late night, high intensity training. That 7 p.m. HIIT class, yep, it feels amazing, but it spikes your adrenaline and increases your body temperature. Both of these make it much harder for your nervous system to wind down. And wine to wind down. Wine and alcohol may help you feel more relaxed at night, but alcohol fragments your sleep cycles. You get less deep and restorative stages of your sleep. This is where your recovery is most important, where your body releases growth hormone and your muscle repairs. And mental load at bedtime. If you're lying there in bed thinking about tomorrow's to-do list and everything is worrying you, you stay in go mode. Sleep becomes shallow and restless. So the goal isn't just to get to bed earlier, it's to create the right conditions for your brain and your body to switch off. So before bed, start thinking about winding down. Breathing exercises, mobility, a yoga flow. Think about your lighting. Dim the lights, reduce your screen time, put your phone off flight mode, put it out of the bedroom. Send signals to your brain that you're winding down, you're coming out of the day, you're preparing for rest, restoration, recovery, and getting ready to switch off. Make your room like a sleep sanctuary. Get the temperature right, the lighting right, the noise right. For women over 40, your hormonal shifts are already affecting your sleep. That's why prioritizing your recovery and being more aware of your sleep isn't optional, it's essential. When you protect your sleep, cortisol drops, growth hormone and testosterone rise naturally. You retain lean muscle and you burn body fat more efficiently. Your mood, focus and motivation return, and you wake up feeling rested, more energized and more positive. Rest is not lazy, it's strategic recovery. It's part of your health, fitness and weight loss regime. So if you're training hard, eating right and still feeling stuck, you may not need to push harder, you may need to sleep smarter. Make sleep your new secret weapon, because it's not just about fat loss, it's about strength, energy and sanity. Get that right and everything else, your workouts, your mindset and your metabolism finally clicks. Thanks for checking in today, ladies. Hope this helped. Drop a comment below, share it with your girlfriends or anyone who's in need. And as always, reach out if you want to chat to me about your personal situation. Thanks for checking in. See you next week. Bye-bye.